Hi, I'm Don Raffato, and I'm with Gibson Acoustic Guitars, and we're based in Bozeman, Montana. I'm holding in my hand a 1933 L-00 with the light Murphy Lab aging treatment applied to it. It's a great representation of a small body guitar and of our history. Gibson first started making small body guitars in 1902 with carved top, kind of arch top dynamic type guitars. And then in 1926, we developed the first what they call flat top guitars, made in a more modern style as we know them today. This guitar from 1933 represent an era that is just dynamic for Gibson in the small body lineup. Most guitars were small back then. It wasn't until the mid-30s that dreadnought-sized guitars came into being for Gibson. And this is what people were searching for. This is what people clamored for. It has a great tonality for a small guitar, more volume than you would expect. And this particular model has a wonderful V-neck representative of that time, along with the details, the ebony finish, white pickguard, and in this case, the Murphy Lab aging treatment. The light aging gives just a little bit of wear, a little bit of pick wear, little scratches, a few dings and dents that are indicative of a guitar of this age. But tonally, it's just spectacular. As with all of our historic guitars, it does have a thermally aged top, the nitro lacquer that is formulated like the old lacquer from the day. All of our Murphy guitars have lacquer that is extremely thin, extremely brittle, crisp, and just allows the guitar to be punchy, to be vibrant, and to just have a dynamic range that you would not expect again from a guitar of this size. We make a lot of versions of small body guitars at Gibson Acoustic, from our more modern styles with slim taper necks, through our originals, which have a lot of the cosmetic details that you recognize from the 50s and the 60s, all the way back to this dynamic 1933 replica. Fun instruments, easy to play, comfortable to play, but again, have more power, volume, and dynamics than you would really expect. The Murphy Lab lacquer, which we spoke of, is a nitrocellulose lacquer, which is used on all of our Gibson guitars, be it in full coats with gloss, like on our modern and originals, down to our historics, which have the thinner lacquer, sometimes with a hand-rub VOS finish to give them more of a knockdown vintage look and feel. All of our guitars, though they are generically called flat top guitars, our Gibson Acoustics do have a dome top. It's a 28-foot radius dome that we build into the top that adds tension. Adds a ton of complexity to the building of the guitar, but we feel the tonal advantage makes it worth that effort. We also, on every Gibson Acoustic, use a dovetail neck joint, and then we take that a step further, and we attach the neck to the body using hot hide glue. This is the adhesive that was used before there were wood glues, before there were synthetic adhesives. Transfers vibration better than any other adhesive that we've ever experienced and tried. You can feel it, you can hear it, you strum a chord, you feel the neck moving, you feel the neck vibrating. You know that that wood that's in that neck is adding to the tonal complexity of the instrument, is adding to the volume of the instrument, and it's much more than just an attachment that holds the strings. It's part of the guitar. Another thing that we love to talk about from our Gibson Montana-made instruments, and all Gibson instruments, is the hand building that goes into them. Every neck is hand-shaped. Every piece of wood is hand-sanded, hand-finished to its final dimension, and hand-assembled. You won't see any robots putting necks on guitars or doing things like that at Gibson. It's all done by hand. Every guitar is touched by numerous people, by many people doing every stage of the building process. Every guitar is unique, every guitar is slightly different, and you can hear it, you can feel it. It just has that sound that you only get with the love and care that human hands put into it. 1933 L-00, beautiful guitar. The Murphy treatment gives it just the aged look, feel, and most importantly sound that's impossible to get any other way. If you want more information on this small body guitar or any Gibson product, reach out to Sweetwater and talk to your sales engineer.